Hello, I'm back. I don't know why my camera does that. Why technology just has to thwart me. It's like its job. It's technology's job to thwart me. Yeah. But yeah, so anyways, I was just finishing up about my comedy night and how I'm going to go back and apologize. Basically, also talk about the fact that the rooster ruffles feathers just by being alive and wakes people up by nature of his early morning crow. And even though it is ironic that I call myself a rooster when I can barely get up in the morning, but he's working on it. I always say that, I'm working on it. I am waiting to see if anybody comes into my Bigo live, but nobody is coming. I'm obviously still, not obviously, I guess, but I am very much still in love. But I've let go of it too. You know, like just it's over there. It's a maybe one day. I hope. And I love them completely. But it has to be a over there, a maybe one day. In the meantime, I can crush on whoever I want. So yeah, the host last night, I was like, he's such a cutie. Oh no, this tea bag is leaking all over the place. And then he and then he was so mad at me. Oh, I felt so bad. Anyways. Sorry, I know this is not ideal live situation. Okay, I guess I'll just read now. I hope that Max comes in to my live. If they do, I will tell them about my night. I will talk about it again. Even though Chana's like, no one's here, dear. I'm the only one here. Shut up, Chana. I mean, thanks for being in my life. All right, here we go. It's time to read, everybody. It's April 28th. Woo dang. In the end, it is not enough to think that. Sorry. In the end, it is not enough to think what we know. We must live it. For only by living it can love show itself as the greatest principle. Yeah. In the end, it is not enough to think what we know. We must live it, for only by living it can love show itself as the greatest principle. The way that heat allows ice to thaw and irrigate the earth, so our capacity to embody what we know, our quiet need to bring what lives within into accord with how we meet the days. This ancient act of integrity allows love to show itself as the deepest sort of gravity. This is cool. Our quiet need to bring what lives within into accord with how we meet our days. It's an ancient act of integrity. There was a quiet man whose life-changing moment of such courage is inspiring. It's just weirded weirdly. There was a quiet man whose life-changing moment of such courage is inspiring. It makes sense, but it just feels weird. He was Wu Feng. Hey, I didn't smoke last night. That's good. Good job. A Manchurian diplomat of the 1700s who was posted with an Aboriginal tribe in the outskirts of Taiwan. Wow. Cool. Hi, Jay Lamar. Wu Feng befriended the Aboriginal chief whose tribe beheaded one of its members every year as a form of sacrifice. Each year, Wu Feng pleaded with all of his compassion and reverence for life that the chief put an end to this custom. The chief would listen respectfully as Wu Feng would plead, and then after listening and bowing, the chief would summon the chosen tribe member and without hesitation behead him. Finally, after living with the tribe for 25 years, what? That's so long. Wu Feng once more pleaded with the chief to stop this senseless killing. But this time when the tribe member was called forth, Wu Feng took his place and said, "If you will kill this time, it will be me." The chief stared long into his friend's eyes, and having grown to love Wu Feng, he could not kill him. From that day, the practice of beheading stopped. Wow, honestly, I'm having goosebumps. Like, I didn't think that I was that touched by this, but literally, I'm all goosebumps right now. Crazy. From that day, way to go, Wu Feng. Holy moly. Of course, Wu Feng could have been killed, but his courage shows us that at a certain point, how we live inside takes priority. At a certain point, for each of us, talk evaporates and words cannot bring love into the open. Only the soul's presence coming from us can attract the soul's presence in others. Wow. I'm taking a sip. I'm tired. I had 3 beer. Yeah. I'm so glad I didn't have another one. I was totally wanting to go get another one, but the guy I was talking to was really, really into whatever he was saying, and I didn't want to interrupt him. Also, I guess I just didn't feel like getting up. And then the bar closed, so it was like, okay, no more beer. That's fine. And then I was like, totally would have smoked a cigarette if there was anybody outside smoking cigarettes, but nobody out there was smoking cigarettes. So I didn't smoke a cigarette. It's great. Just like take away the opportunity for more addictions. Take away the vices, and then it won't be a problem. I'm not sure why I'm still coughing, but because I didn't smoke last night. Hello, M. Mudassar. I'm good. He asked, how are you? Okay, so this is the meditation. It says, as you breathe, be honest with yourself. That is, see things in your life as they are. Hi, Mr. Love. See things in your life as they are. I sing is king. I'm not that bad. He's not that bad. It's like, he's not that great either. It's just like pretty good. It's really, honestly, I have to say, it's really hard to quantify or like look at yourself and your life without comparing to others, to know where you stand without comparing to how other people live. You know, it is really hard. Even if I try to take away all comparisons, the reality of my life, I'm working more than I would like. I wish I had more courage to do more creative things out there in the world. But he's working on it. I'm going to go back to open mic night next week. And I'm going to do more open mic nights. It's going to be fun. Just have fun. Don't put so much pressure on it being like, you know, you needing to be some sort of extraordinary performer, some sort of famous person, or like, you know, get rich doing something. Like, just let yourself have fun. That's what I'm realizing. And be yourself. Is there a situation in your life in which a part of you is being sacrificed, like the member of the Aboriginal tribe? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the part of me that was most present is now the one I'm sacrificing. The part of me that was very much a woman, um, you know, in terms of my caregiving style with children and the way that I people pleased and took care of everybody and, you know, tried to do everything. Um, that person, I see them so clearly, and I feel like I'm not that person anymore. um, and it's kind of sad. I feel like there's definitely still parts of that person that are in me that are being sacrificed in order for this person to take up more space for a while. And I just still haven't found a balance with them, with the multiple parts of myself. Are you repeatedly being asked to deny who you are in some relationship? I can't think right now. Hey, Jackson. I can't think. I don't know. Like, you know, this thing with um, the person that I am uh, have been pursuing. I don't know if they are asking me. I think they kind of were for a while, um, to deny who I was, or like parts of myself. That at the same time they wanted me to be me too. It's very complicated. Hi, free will. It's very complicated. So yeah, I don't know about that. Am I repeatedly being asked to deny who you are in some relationship? No, at the moment, I don't think so. I don't really have very many relationships right now because of that. I feel like I couldn't be myself. Not because anybody was asking me to be anything other than I am. I don't think. Anyways, we're moving on. If so, can the Wu Feng in you stop talking and make itself present? If the answer is yes, simply honor that such a spirit of embodiment lives within you. Simply ask the question today. Trust your spirit to know when and how to do so. Basically, stop sacrificing yourself and be who you are, present at the moment. It's hard when you're worried about offending people, like I did last night. Anyways, this was a bit of a boring crow. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm tired, and this passage in particular, even though I resonated with the story, I don't know how to relate it to myself right now. I think like this, like sort of, yeah, this like sort of happy, goofy, cheerful female is but no, because I feel like that part of me comes out in the rooster too. You guys, I'm confused. I've just confused myself. So we're gonna let this sit, especially because I have to go to work now. So I will see y'all next time. If you watched this, thank you. I'll see you again. Remember, you can never fail if you never give up. Number 2, everyone is someone. So who are you? And number 3, if you ever feel down, all you have to do is look in the mirror and say, she's a woman. And Miss Cracker will be with you. Or it's, hey, cock-a-doodly-doo. And Miss Coggy, pardon me, doodle-doo will be with you too. Bye. Take care. I love you.